And welcome back. Okay, so I already sold a bunch of green junk to this guy. Now let's report back here to Mr. Mornay. Yes, I killed the man in charge by the name Shanks.
You work fast. I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next.
Well, what is our next target then?
Darius Cronley. Last I've seen his face, they almost hung him for a double homicide. The warden intervened at the last minute in favor of a life sentence in Devil's Crossing. Seems there were ulterior motives after all. Darius Cronley is the devil-made manifest, devious and manipulative with a penchant for sin of every kind. He's the one running this gang, and he's the one we need to go after next.
Do you have a plan?
We have to hit them hard and fast, leave no room for a counterstrike. I've only seen a portion of their operations in the region, but they are really entrenched on the Four Hills in Old Arkovia. Shanks surely wasn't Darius's only lieutenant, so I suggest you find the rest and kill them. We don't want one of them taking over after Darius is dealt with. I don't have any names for you, but they will probably have equally clever prison names as our dead friend Shanks. But to really end this, you need to cut off the head of this operation, Darius Cronley. If what I hear is true, you will find him hiding out in the mines underneath the Four Hills. Lastly, my scouting partner, Elsa, must still be out there with them. If I venture to guess, Cronley has her in his clutches. Save her from that brute. I hear you are quite capable, so don't let me down. When you find yourself out there, I recommend you seek out a man by the name Quaid. He and his group forsook the peaceful ways of the Rovers in favor of fighting back against the outlaws. And I'm glad they did. It was Quaid's people that pulled me from the jaws of death.
Alright, well, I will get on it. Not like I have anything better to do. Alright, so let's see. Speak to Stephen Skinner still. In Devil's Crossing, here he is. And he would like to thank me. And we get a green ring out of that. Nothing that doesn't have any bonuses to minions or pets isn't that exciting though. But let's take a quick look here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be all that great for us. Okay, oh well. I will also dump these blue items into the shared stash here. If I can once again locate it. Yeah, from there. Okay. But like I said, like I've been saying, not sure if I'll actually use these ever. Once Mr. Argyle, the necromancer, bites the dust. We shall see. Anywho, let's go back to here. The Arkovian foothills. Alright, and we have this rover camp over here. Hello, pleased to meet a friendly face out here. Bandits don't usually grant us the courtesy. Since you are traveling these parts, I was wondering if you could help us out. Okay, they've lost their elder, and the elder has a talisman. I will search for your elder, because, sure. I'm just so helpful. And here is Mr. Bernard. Greetings, stranger. A pleasure to meet someone who doesn't begin a meeting with weapons. Can't say the same for the gang up the hill to the east. Okay, yeah, sure, I will help you. But you better reward me well. Or I will file a complaint. Alrighty, so let's keep on exploring here. Also, yes, we have one skeleton to summon still there, as the maximum is 7. And for this thing, we need 1 dynamite. We don't have a dynamite. Let's go get a dynamite. Dynamite! Alright. More bandits to kill. And we get a level. The game keeps reminding us that we can choose another class, but let's still skip doing that. I think I'll boost the skeletons, so let's increase Will of the Crypt. It would be nice if I didn't have to re-summon everything when I increase or decrease the skill points there. The veteran difficulty is still pretty easy for us. But maybe I shouldn't jinx it, as it's entirely possible that someone will surprise me with a killing blow. Like so. That was pretty close, actually. Need to be careful. Need to watch out for these mini-bosses here. Keep my finger on the healing potion. But there we go. And there is the dynamite as well. Yoink. More blue items. We will start getting legendary items when we're level 40 plus or something like that. But since we are playing a summoner, the same will apply as with other equipment. We are mostly looking for stuff that confers bonuses to our minions. But yeah, since we are playing hardcore mode, survivability is also extremely important. Okay, go. I was trying to tell them to advance there, but it seems I was too far away. Alright. Nearly done with this little cave. Also, yeah, I need to remember to do that as well, so let's increase physique. I guess I will start increasing spirit more once we find something that requires more of it. Though maybe I should, like, split them 50-50. Anyway, so yeah, the Elder... I don't remember exactly where he is, but he's around here somewhere. Skeleton on skeleton violence here. Guess I'll also resummon some of them, as some of them have been damaged. Yeah, the Elder should be around here. So let's just run towards him. Good job, minions. And here is the Elder. This is always, I don't know, for some reason bugged me. Why is this grayed out, this question mark? Oh well, whatever. Please, stranger, take this talisman. Okay, I will take it. I will take it. That is actually, let's see. Where did it go? Am I blind? Did I not get it? It seems I'm blind because I can't see it. Whatever. Anyway, let's go back this way. I wonder if... yeah, maybe we need to talk to the quest giver before we actually have the option of stealing that thing, which is a relic. We don't have a relic currently, but maybe we do have a recipe. I guess I should check from the blacksmith. Anyway, let's destroy this barricade here. look for the next rift gate before we return to the rover camp. These beast-type enemies are generally pretty weak. They just melt in our way. Anywho, keep on heading north. And there is a shrine coming up. All the devotion points we can get are pretty useful. So let us sacrifice here a frozen heart. This is why we pick up any frozen hearts that we see on the ground. Alright, so yeah, devotion point. And we were increasing or putting points into the Panther constellation. Let's go ahead and keep on doing that. Alright. Nearly to the next rift gate. I remember the map of this game pretty well as I've played quite a lot of it. So here we are, Old Argovia. Now let's head back to the Argovian foothills. Alright, so yeah, I found the Elder and I'm sorry. And we could keep the talisman. I don't know, it doesn't really matter which one I take here though. We don't currently have a relic, so I will, I guess, keep it. Though, if I remember correctly, it doesn't actually benefit someone who's using summons all that much, at least, if I remember correctly. So actually, never mind, let's just give it back here. Yes, actually, here it is. But yeah, let's go check with the blacksmith after I've returned here as well. Was your venture successful? Yes, I destroyed the barricade. Alright, and we get another inventory bag out of that. But yeah, like I said, let's go check with the blacksmith. Do we have any relics that we could craft there? I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure, that the crafting recipes are shared between hardcore characters, and I have played like a little tiny bit of hardcore previously. And yeah, we have 3 different relics here. None of them have any bonuses for summons though. We can make any of them, we have enough components. The thing is though, do I even care about any of the stuff that they offer? Since I mostly am looking for, like I've been saying, bonuses to our pets or some defensive bonuses. So I think I'll skip for now. But let's sell some of this junk, I guess. And once again, since this is still a pretty early game, I will be pretty quick about this. If I don't see bonuses to pets or resistances or something, I will sell here pretty quickly. Okay, we also have a locust gem, which is a blue item. Doesn't look very good. And we have this thing. So it does have a little bit more in terms of defenses. I guess it's like slightly better than what we're using, as the bonus to all pets from our current medal is only plus 10% health. So I guess I'll make the switch there. Not a big difference either way. But it's better that Argyle survives, because if Argyle dies, the minions die as well. Anyway, let's go back to Old Argovia. Here is another camp. And some more quests. So here is Quaid.
Keep your weapons where I can see them.
Quaid! Welcome to our camp. What brings you here? Well, Morne sent me. Okay, what do you need? Cronley's gang. Yeah, we will kill them. At least most of them. Until they magically get back up. You'll have to forgive me, but I must tend to the wounded. Anything I could do to help? Yes, I will get you some jelly. And here's Mr. Hiram as well. Wants me to kill something. A rogue troll. Righty. I believe that the rogue troll is here. We can actually see it in the map already. Yeah, here he is. Let's be a bit careful. Getting debuffed by enemies could potentially get us killed in the right circumstances, but there we go. Pretty easy. Okay. Let's keep on killing. Also, yes, some minions have once again perished. So let's get them back up. Also, yes, we have a level. Let's increase the Blight Fiend's effectiveness. No, that's the wrong ability. Alright, let's take a point in spirit, I suppose. There should be an optional boss, a mini-boss here. I think I'll probably skip him. So since I am using minions, maybe it's not that much of a risk. And there he is anyway. Let's be careful. Okay, he is quite the killing machine, it seems. Come on, focus on the minions, please. Keep on resummoning those skeletons as they go down. But I can't do it yet. Okay. And there he goes. Alright, and here is a prisoner, it seems. Frankie the Knife. Hold on, we're on your side. Don't kill us. My side? Why are you in a cage? The stuff going on out here, that's nothing compared to what's in the mine. Cronley's building himself an army of Ascended, and we want nothing to do with it. Of course, he don't take too kindly to people leaving his little cult. Got caught trying to leave. Now we're awaiting our turn with the pitmaster. He tears people apart like an animal. I don't want to be here when he gets bored with the guts splattering the arena walls. You let us go, we won't cause no trouble no more. That's a promise. You're outlaws, why should I spare you? Look, Cronley's gone off the deep end. Crazy with power from those green crystals. I've seen what he does with his inner circle. Takes them to a secret room where he plunges shards into their flesh. That's when I was sure I wanted out of this gig. I get it. You're here to end it. You're one of them good people. But I can help you. Let us go and I'll tell you where he hides the big crystal. Then you can end this madness for good. Well, okay, I'm listening. I thought you were gonna kill us. Alright, so Cronley don't leave the mine much no more. He's too busy creating more of his Ascended. You're gonna have to get through them before you even see his ugly mug. But if you somehow survive, check behind Cronley's bed. There's a gap in the wall that leads to his little hideout. That's where Cronley does all his twisted experiments. Wreck the place and nobody's gonna think twice about using those crystals again. Okay, well sure, you can go. Get out of here. I said go. Get the hell out of here. Get moving. Okay, it seems they don't want to move just yet. Fair enough. Also, send our minions to destroy that. I usually play this game and games like this without sounds or with very little sounds. Just have like a YouTube video or a podcast or something in the background, so haven't heard this music in quite a while. Alright, let's keep on destroying forges and killing these people. Exploding into a bloody mist. What a way to go. At least it's quick and probably painless for the most part. Keep on killing. Killing and looting. And also summoning more skeletons. Alright. Let's also resummon the big guy, as the current one was nearly dead. And here is the entrance to the mine. Let's go in. Cronley's hideout. And there is another rift gate here. There is also another shrine up ahead. As well as a spirit totem. Alrighty, let's go click on this thing as soon as we've killed these enemies around. Alright. Get out of harm's way. There we are. Lots of loot. Lots and lots of junk to sell, basically. Now let's go touch the shrine. As soon as we've dealt with these ghosts. And more. There we go. Okay, we need to give up that. That is a good trade. And we also get this Annals of Arcovia quest item from here. Devotion point over there. Inventory is once again filling up, as you do in a game like this. Now let's go find this Darius character. There are a couple of secrets, minor secrets in this place. Guess I'll go destroy the walls that are covering them up in a moment. Also, let's pick up that jelly there. Alright, so secret number 1 is here. Crumbling wall. We only have like a corpse here, but the corpse has pretty good stuff. Alright. So like I said, I think last time, this game has a lot of those minor little secrets. I probably haven't discovered all of them. Here is Direni.
What do you want?
Well, looks like I get to try out my new powers today. Aren't you from Devil's Crossing? Why are you doing this? Bourbon's gotta pay. No way around that. Nothing against you. Not personally. But you're about the only person standing between Devil's Crossing and Darius's plans. I take you out, Darius bestows more of his magnificent power upon me, and Bourbon hangs. Maybe I'm making a deal with the devil here, but hell sure beats starving in Devil's Crossing. Okay, well, what's your issue with Bourbon? Okay, he was a prisoner, blah 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 blah. Okay, you're a worthless traitor. Let's kill him. Thank you, come again. Getting closer to the big boss, who should be pretty easy, but does take a little bit of time to kill. That's another level up. Let's also pick up the junk. Let's also learn these recipes. It seems we only had 2 of them. Well, 3. Okay. We also have the excerpt from the Annals of Argovia. I won't be reading this. There's way too much stuff to read. Let's take a point of physique and let's increase the rotting fumes ability, I guess. And resummon this guy. And here is the next secret. It's another one of these crumbling walls. And here we have a corpse and a chest. Okay. Not sure how these wasps were peacefully coexisting with those prisoners and bandits, but apparently they got along as well. Okay, nearly here. Nearly to Mr. Darius. Okay, get out of the way. Okay, that's another relic blueprint. Generally, it is a good idea to keep moving just so you don't accidentally die while standing in some goo or fire or anything similar. Anyway, yeah, let's learn this relic recipe. Let's actually head back to town to sell our stuff before we kill Mr. Darius Cronley.
See anything you like?
And yeah, let's be pretty quick about this. Once we've leveled up some, then I guess I should be paying some more attention to the loot that we're getting. It also won't be replaced quite as quickly at that point. These troll bone crushers can actually be used in recipes, so maybe I'll actually keep that instead of selling it. Is this any better? Mainly looking at the resistances, it seems no. Okay. That has bonuses to pets, but it requires cunning, and we don't possess cunning. Argyle is not a cunning linguist. How about these boots? They might be better, yeah, they do seem to be better, but only slightly, as these offensive bonuses are next to useless. Well, it does have more armor at the least, as well as a little bit more in terms of resistances, so I guess I'll equip it. Okay, there we are. We also did semi-funnily get 2 of these guardsman's hammers. I'll sell one of them. Also, we did get the guardsman's helm. But yeah, since we are a summoner, won't be using any of that. Let's go dump this garbage into our loot bag here.
Safe storage, no questions.
What about these? Yeah, they can go. So yeah, we do need to buy more of these slots. I guess I could already... Yeah, I could already buy one. I'll go ahead and do that.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, now let's go kill Mr. Darius. Wasn't very thorough, it seems, though. Do I care about this item, perhaps? Brawler's Distinction Medal. Might be like slightly better than what we currently have. Not sure, though. It's like pretty close. I'll just sell it, I guess.
See what's left of my wares.
Okay, now, finally, let's go talk to Mr. Darius, who is over here. First, let's destroy these, though. Alright, here he is. Here's the big guy.
So Bourbon's dog has come barking. You should give up trying to act the savior. It doesn't suit you. Humanity is already doomed and a new power is rising. Get on board like I did or go extinct. Well, that's not quite true. The Ethereals will need new vessels, so I'm sure they'll keep some domesticated humans around to breed like livestock. You know, I heard you were taken when they found you. I bet your offspring would make good vessels.
Nice to meet you too. Alright, I guess I'll
Isn't it obvious?
talk to him some more.
It may be a prison, but it's like a fortress and controls the roads to Burwich and to the west. The Ethereals wanted to capture it, and you know, as much as I wanted out of that place, I think I've grown nostalgic for it. This time, I get to play Warden, and I intend to have some fun just like old Krieg did. Tell you what, give me Devil's Crossing and I'll put in a word for you. Maybe get the Ethereals to keep you around as a breeder. Either that, or I'm happy to do things the painful way. Painful for you, that is.
Well, okay, sure. Let's see about that pain. You do know what they say, though. No pain, no gain.
Can't do that yet.
Let's resummon our pets here. Avoid the goo. Well, at least he's having fun as he dies. Okay, there he goes. Good riddance. Another relic, a blueprint. More stuff. More notes. Here is an Aether cluster. I guess I'll destroy the laboratory and keep some of the crystal for myself. Alright. There we are. Sometimes the enemies do ragdoll quite a bit. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny when they do. Like this guy here. Anyway, let's head to the next area. Where we have another rift gate, of course. Bunch of fighting is going on. Okay. So this bridge has collapsed and we need to go another way. This guy tells us as much. Is there no other way? There is one other, but you would be a fool to try it. Okay, sure. Whatever. Let's return to old Argovia. How goes your mission? I have destroyed the fortress, and he also wants another thing. I have already slain a Moneybags Martin. And it seems we are ruthlessly effective. Alright, and we have found some texts you may find interesting. There's an astounding discovery. I thank you in the name of all Rowari for bringing this text to us. Okay. Let's also sell some junk to this guy. So I don't usually use at least many of these potions that you can buy or craft in this game, but when you're playing hardcore, it is a good idea, I guess. They are pretty expensive currently, though. This one is pretty good for damage, but currently it doesn't seem like we need it. So I will not buy anything here. Okay, return to Devil's Crossing as well.
Well, is it finished?
Yes, yes it is.
It's a little safer today with that monster dead. Now what of Elsa? You must have seen something.
Darius did not have Elsa, also I didn't bother to ask about it.
Damnation. Perhaps she escaped and ran for Homestead. Or maybe they sold her. I have to go back out there. If there is any chance that Elsa still lives, I have to find her. I owe her that much.
Yeah, you owe her.
Now that we're not in any imminent danger, we need to deal with a more subtle enemy. Starvation. Devil's Crossing is running out of food and our supply runs are coming up dry. We need a reliable source of food and we need it fast. Barnabas has some ideas as to what we can do. Speak to him immediately.
Immediately, huh? Well, okay. So let's check, now that we have a couple new recipes, are any of them relevant? Now this one kind of is, but we can't currently craft it as we need an ancient heart. Okay, good talk. Yes, I will go on. Okay, let's speak with Barnabas next.
Come, friend. Share a glass of clean water with old Barnabas to celebrate your victory in Burwich.
Morne said you have a plan for our food situation.
Before the world fell apart, Burwich got its food stocks from the vast farmlands to the northwest. With the bridge repaired, we need to find a way back to Homestead. The journey will take you far to the northwest, and I haven't a clue what's out there. Start by following the road out into the Arcovian foothills, all the way through Old Arcovia. With luck, the old coastal bridge near Twin Falls still stands. If that's not an option, you'll have to look for Smuggler's Pass. It's an old smuggling route that ran through the Broken Hills. It should connect to Homestead. We must find out whether the farmlands can still support us, or if the Grim Dawn claimed them as it did Burwich.
Okay, well, what can I expect out there?
Nobody's been as far north as Homestead in months, so I can only imagine what sort of horrors have crawled out of the mountain crags following the Grim Dawn. Stay sharp out there.
Alright. Anyway, yet another level. We are now level 25. Okay, let's boost the skeletons again. Let's take more Undead Legion. Head back to Twin Falls. Speaking of skeletons, there are a lot of skeletons over here.
That skill's not ready.
There's also this couple here. Helen Fletcher and Julius Cole. Yet another one of these optional encounters. Hold on there, traveler. You wouldn't want this pretty lady's brains to spill all over the ground, would ya? Let's see some iron. So this is a scam. Let's see. I'm not going to attack. I'm turning around, no need to make a mess. Let's speak with Helen. Please do something, he's going to kill me. What do I care? Well, I guess I have to pay them off, whatever. It's fine. I can afford it. Thank you kindly, you go on your merry way now. Okay, now let's speak with her. You poor stupid thing, gotta say, you're making me feel a little guilty. It's all a sham, hon. Well, I knew that. You got swindled. No need to rub it in my face, though. We do what we gotta do out here, and it sure beats aiming a gun at every traveler that crosses us. Now get going before you give away our little scheme. Okay, I will tell them about the prison. A safe place? I forget what that even means, and you'd really take us in. Even after what we pulled. Yeah, sure. Because I'm the good guy. Okay, there is a wasp nest here. Let's see, where was it? Is it here? Yes. Alright, well, let's go kill some wasps while we are here. Still need one more royal jelly. And there is also an exalted stash here. With some stuff in it. Right. That's enough jelly. Okay, now let's continue taking care of undead. There is another shrine nearby. These ancient undead priests are pretty annoying. You want to target them out first, because they will heal the others. Skeletal priest. Get the hell out of here. Also, I should be putting more of these components into my stuff. I think I'll do that on my own time though. Let's click on this thing. Well, let's be careful. Okay, there we go. More blueprints. And let's resummon the Blight Fiend. Guess I'll pick up that scavenged plating as well. Need to run back a little bit to get that. So you could argue it's not even worth it, as it takes time. But let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, and here is a forgotten passage. And we need 3 of those. Here is also yet another quest from Balvoruk. Greetings, fellow practitioner of the sacred art. Okay, you have an assignment. Yes, I am here to purge this land of several malevolent spirits. Their tainted presence has corrupted Arkovia long enough. Okay, well, I will, I guess, accept your mission. Okay, nearly to the shrine. It's another one of these desecrated ones. I do want to kill all the enemies around before we click on it. Though precautions like that are more important in the higher difficulties. We also did get a level there. Let's boost the Blight Fiend. Resummon it and let's start the ritual. Hide behind a wall here. Bravely. Okay, well there we go. Easy enough. Didn't even break a sweat. Okay, that's another devotion points and we can complete the Panther. There are quite a few optional things you can do in this game. Some of them quite extensive. This place, for example, has quite a few extra levels that you can skip if you'd like. You can just run through this area, or you can do more. I guess I will do the optional things here. But what's a good idea is to go get the next rift gate before we get to it. That will make things a little bit simpler. This game is a bit laggy. The more stuff going on the screen. Anyway, we can see on the map that there are quest objects nearby. One of them is moving, that is Nomos Dread. Let's once again hide behind a wall. Okay. And the other quest object is this thing. Another forgotten passage. Okay, let's see. So there is the exit. You can see it in the map, I think, yeah. So let's leave a portal here and head out. There is a quest giver here. Please stay your weapon, mortal. I ask only that you hear out my plea. Okay, so this guy wants us to kill a harpy. I will do as you ask. I'm just so very helpful and friendly. I help everyone around. Okay, so let's pick up this rift gate and immediately head back. Speed running tactics. Pick up the ectoplasm. Be honest, if you saw ectoplasm on the ground, would you just leave it there? Alright, so we have quite a few things here left to do. Couple more of these mini bosses to kill. And something else as well. Oh, there is actually one of these hidden passages here. Or forgotten passages, I should say. Okay, there we are. The inventory is probably filling up. Yeah, it is. Need to do our town circuit again. Pretty soon. I don't remember when these spirit totems were added to the game, but I do like them. They add a little bit of excitement and a lot more loot to these areas. Though yeah, like I've said, once we get to like ultimate difficulty, well, if we get there, clicking on those might be a dumb idea when you're playing hardcore. I don't think I'll skip them though. Because I am not a smart man. Not always, at least. Alright, so the inventory, yeah, inventory is completely filled. Let's head back to town before we continue. Once again, sell our stuff to this guy. This can also be used to craft things. I guess I'll keep it around. Okay, is this better? This might be better. I think it is probably. Let's use it. There is a fine line. Well, I guess it's a matter of opinion, but what is too much loot and what is not enough? There is an argument to be made that this game has too much loot. At least if you keep the green items from the loot filter showing up. You can further refine those settings if you'd like. But of course you will be missing out on some money at the very least if you do that. I haven't played much of Path of Exile, but I think the inventory size in that game is just... it's just very poor. Should be a lot bigger.
Put it to good use.
Okay, let's learn this and let's go take a look. Can we now craft something, a relic, that we benefit from? It seems like no. We still don't have... well, I guess this one is okay. Yeah, this one is okay. We get a little bit of resistance, movement speed, etc, etc. Let's make one of those. That goes into this slot. And let's also once again do this, though, yeah, this is also starting to fill up very much. So at some point I might just be selling all of this on my own time or something. I think it makes the game a little bit more exciting if you're... Also, let's actually move these components here as well. But what I was saying is that I think it makes the game a little bit more exciting, at least in hardcore mode, or at least when you've played quite a bit of it. When you make a new character, you just rely on loot you find yourself. I don't think that is something you should be doing when you're first playing, as there's so much stuff that you would kind of get uselessly just to sell it, as your build doesn't really make any use of it. Anyway, was I going to do anything else here? Yeah, I guess I'll sell those.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Because there's just so much possible loot in this game. Especially with the random stuff as well. Alright, so yeah, let's continue here. Okay. They do kind of surprise you a little bit. raising up from the ground like that. And that's another level up. Alrighty, so let's take another point in physique and let's increase the skeleton effectiveness. Let's maximize Undead Legion and 1 point in Will of the Crypt. And resummon everything as the Blight Fiend at some point had died.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, I think I'll just run past these enemies as we are on veteran difficulty. If this were ultimate difficulty, I guess I should probably kill everything, but let's just run past them. Head here. Argovian Undercity. Grim Dawn actually has a pretty nice Diablo mod, which adds both Diablo 1 and 2. Or makes a map for them and adds the classes. I think it's still being developed as well, but the last I played it, it's pretty good. Do recommend. Anyway, yeah, here's the first of these things we've seen, a treasure trove. You do require 1 dynamite to open them up. I will do that. You can also craft dynamite, and at some point I guess we should be doing that. Also, let's read these, I guess. Well, by read I mean click on them, as can't be asked to read everything. Alright. And let's keep going this way. Enemies are getting up, and then we put them back down. Okay, I think there is a secret around... Well, not here it seems, but there is a secret close by. It's not a very exciting secret, but it is a secret. I think it's at the end of this little path here. There is a crumbling wall again. And it is, let's see, here, yeah. I do like little secrets like this. Though the loot is obviously just random. There are certain items you can only get from certain enemies, of course. Which does kind of incentivize grinding for certain builds. I mean, a game like this is going to be grindy no matter what, unless you play for just the story. You just have to like the grind. If you don't, then don't play. Okay, there's Rowena Kerr, and there she goes. That's yet another blueprint. But we are not quite done with this place. There is still more. And I don't mean these enemies here. Oh, come on. If you click on the bridge there from the wrong spot, it doesn't actually let you go. Guess I'll kill these enemies for the XP. And by saying that, I mean that my minions will do all the work, of course. Manual labor. We are above that. Oh, right, so yeah, okay. I think this is the last level of this place. There is yet another little boss here, who actually can deal quite a bit of damage, at least on ultimate difficulty, but since we are on veteran, I don't think we'll have a problem. But we shall see. You don't want to stand in the goo again. Keep moving. Kilrian the Tainted Soul, level 31. Okay, he did actually kill the Blight Fiend. Let's resummon. And it seems he is also smart enough to realize that Argyle is the actual threat here, not the skeletons. Or at least he was smart enough for a little bit there. So you don't want to stand in that. That hurts a lot. Anyway, that's that taken care of. And here's yet another blueprint, a recipe. And there is also a shrine. Let's offer there. Okay, and now we need, I think, we need to choose another constellation to go for. So let's see. Anything that has bonuses to pets. I guess at some point, maybe even I should have already done it, but I should get like a skill for our skeletons. Because you can, some of these constellations have damage skills attached to them. You can only bind them to certain skills, but summons are an option for that. And if I remember, also let's... Maybe it's foolish to look at the screen while we are not in safety, but we kind of are. Anyway, like I was saying, also this needs to be... So if I remember correctly, you don't actually have pet constellations over here that will also grant you a skill like that. I mean, I could take something like this tsunami and bind it to one of these summons, but instead we could go for the flame torrent here, for example. Does require one, well, actually, yeah, one red affinity first though. What are our other options here though? At some point I guess I will be respecing. I'm not planning this all too much. I guess I'll work towards this now. Can't get it yet obviously. But bind that skill to our skeletons. Not that they need the damage boost, or that we need the damage boost currently, but it will be relevant, I guess, pretty soon. Alright, but that is this place taken care of. And now that we are over here, we can just create a portal and travel here to the Broken Hills Rift. And that is also, I think, enough for this episode. Next time we'll be continuing, of course, heading in south/west direction. And we are done with skeletons for a while as enemies. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.